Jordi, so what brought you here?
Well, I had this situation, doctor, that my mouth is what they call an underbite. Obviously, it's not a very scientific way of calling it, but this is how I felt. So my lower maxilla I felt was ahead of my top maxilla, and I didn't feel comfortable. And I felt that it could get worse over time. So I wanted to correct that, and this is the reason why I came here. I had actually checked with other doctors, and the solutions that were given to me were not convincing to me. So that's why I came to your clinic to actually try to find out how could we actually solve this.
When you went to your orthodontist and he recommended you to take some teeth.
Oh my God, my dentist recommended me to go to an orthodontist to try to solve this, and the solution the orthodontist provided was not a solution that I was convinced for a number of reasons. I was actually recommended that some of my teeth be removed from my lower maxilla, and I didn't feel comfortable with that. I mean, I think my teeth was okay. I did have another problem with maybe the way my mouth was built over my maxillas, but I think my teeth was fine. So I didn't feel like it was right to take out teeth when there was no problem with the teeth. So I didn't really buy that solution. So yeah, it was proposed that. And not only that, it was also a process that would take 2-3 years because you have to, so it was kind of something that it didn't feel right. But I always kept it in the back of my mind that I wanted to solve this, and that's how I came to your clinic to find for a different solution that was more effective.
So Jordi, when we propose you to do an orthodontic surgery for a maxillary advancement, and we propose you to do this under the surgery first protocol, where we basically do the surgery first and then we do the orthodontic treatment, how did you feel? And how...
No, I mean, you know, as I said, the solution was very straightforward. It was very clear. You know, it seems bigger than it really is. It's 4 days only that I've been going through surgery, and I feel quite well. I mean, I feel quite great. So compared to what the other solution that was not so effective and so long, compared to this one, it was much more better. To do the surgery first, it just makes sense. Obviously, I'm not an expert, but it feels like if you have to do orthodontics and you have to do a correction in your maxilla, it's better to you do the bigger one first, and then you do the other one, which to me is a touch. I mean, it just makes sense, right? Because you have to do the first big fix, and then you actually fix with the other small one. So it just makes a lot of sense to me.
You mentioned we are in post-op day 4 now. How was your surgery? How did it go?
I think it was simpler than it looks when you actually read what they're going to do to your maxilla. I mean, it was only 45 minutes surgery, and I spent one night in the hospital. I was dispatched in the morning the next day, and quite frankly, I mean, it's unbelievable. 4 days, I feel quite well, and I think I was actually asking you, doctor, for permission that I can actually start changing my diet. So confident I feel with the way I actually can work with my maxilla.
So how is your overall impression? And
my overall impression has been very positive, and I would recommend it to anybody that asks me. Before I took this surgery, people say, is it really necessary? And my answer is no, it's not necessary. You can live the way you are, but if you can't do it, why not just live better and fix the problem? Because I think, you know, I'm sure now I'll be able to chew better, I'll be able to smile better, and most important also, I think I will even be able to breathe better because I will have a little bit more of a space to breathe. So I think overall health will improve, and if you can do it, why not?